sending shouts out tonight to Cazzola Pizza too, right? I'm shouting out Cazzola Pizzas tonight. Everything, baby. I love Cazzolas. No problem with that. I'm gonna go get me some. Hello and welcome everyone to the Royal Sports Network. My name is Brent Weber and I'm coming to you live from the Grosso-Parsons Sports Complex here on the beautiful campus of Immaculata LaSalle. Friday Night Lights back on the slate for you fans tonight as your Royals football program will be taking on the Jackson Generals here at the Jungle. I'm excited to say I also have a new person on the mic tonight with me, Carlos, a fellow high school student here at LaSalle. Carlos, what are you looking forward to tonight?
I'm ready to see some good plays, some excellent throws, and some touchdowns for sure.
There you go, Carlos. Yes, sir. With that said, talking about excellent throws and excellent touchdowns, we're going to have the national anthem here, and then we're going to show you some highlights from week 0 where your Royals defeated Gulliver. So we'll chime in here, check in, I should say, for the national anthem, and then we'll show you those highlights coming up soon. All righty, everyone. Welcome back to the Royal Sports Network. As promised we're going to show you some Week 0 highlights here from when your Royals football program defeated Gulliver in Week 0. Enjoy.
This ain't old LaSalle. This is a new LaSalle. This is a new start. And all the little kids that are watching, bro, hey, this is a beginning, man.
Trough takes the snap now. He'll throw it outside. The ball is caught. Shifty move outside. He's going up the field. Evades the referee. Takes a hit. Still going. Those highlights there as we get ready for kickoff here at the Jungle. Your Royals will be kicking it off to the Generals here to start off this game. Just a little backtrack here on the Generals for tonight. The Jackson Generals are coming in 0-2 on the year as they have 2 losses against Carroll City and North Miami. Your Royals are 1-0 on the year as they defeated Miami High last Thursday 40-7. Jackson Generals here will return the ball here. And he will be brought down, looks like just over the 20-yard line. I think with all the rain, folks, we didn't have a chance to get the numbers on the field. If you live anywhere in the Miami vicinity, you know we've been getting downpours here almost every afternoon. So bear with me here on the yardages. But we will do our best. Jackson will start with the ball. First and 10 here for the Generals on the 27-yard line. Brandon Mincy will be the starting quarterback for the Generals. He leads them in passing and rushing this year, according to Max Preps. He is a good player. He'll wind back and throw one out for the first play, and it's almost intercepted there. Deep outside throw there by Mincy. That is incomplete. It'll be second down. What do you think of that first play, Carlos, that first throw?
Don't get me wrong. I really think we could have caught that on an interception, but
yes, a little bit of a risky throw there by Mincy.
Yeah.
2nd and 10 here for the Generals.
Jackson wants to win this. They definitely have to reduce the risks.
Mincy will be under center here. Don't see a lot of that in high school football nowadays. He'll hand it off. That'll look like he'll pick up maybe 2 or 3 there. Look like number 6 on the carry there. Sean Singleton, running back, junior, 5'5", 160. And that will bring up 3rd down here for your Royals defense. Looking to get off the field here early and get that ball back to the Royals offense. Mincy will be in the shotgun now for this 3rd down. Singleton next to him. Looks like the Royals may have jumped there, and they did. That's going to be an offsides there on Andres Delgado. Only 5 yards, so it'll still be 3rd down for the Generals. As said, that will be an offsides penalty there on number 52, but still 3rd down, looking to get off the field here for the Royals. Mincy will start off in the shotgun, and once again with Singleton next to him. Generals are going to go 4 wide receivers wide here. Motion here to the left. Ball is hiked. Looks like a little halfback screen here, and a tremendous tackle there. What a hit. Wendell Copeland came up and laid the hammer there on the running back screen that the Generals try to set up there, and the Generals will have to punt 3 and out. What a hit there, Carlos, by Wendell.
You said it.
Couple big hitters here on this Royals defense. As previously stated before, one of my favorites, Keandre Ponton, will come up and lay the hammer as well, just like Copeland did on that 3rd down. 4th down here for the Generals. They'll punt it away here. We have real punts this week, folks. I'm excited about that. We had our fake punts in week 0, so I'm excited to have a punts here. That's going backwards. The Generals need to pick that ball up. It's going backwards, as they finally do. And the Royals will start off with good field position here after the 3 and out. Once again, your Royals are 1-0 in the year. I would love to say 2-0, but that week 0 win was preseason against Gulliver, Carlos, so that unfortunately doesn't count. As good as they looked, that game did not count. So they're 1-0 in the year after a fabulous performance on the road, beating Miami High 40-7.
Doesn't mean we can't keep winning, though, right?
Yes, sir. That is the goal. 40-7. Yes, that was the score. With that Truff now, he'll come out throwing quickly out to Kinsey. Kinsey has been on a tear, folks. If he is not on your watch list yet, he will be soon. Brandon Kinsey, wide receiver, junior, 6'1", 190. He has been tearing it up so far this year. Had a fabulous run against Gulliver in week 0 and had another tremendous run against Miami High last Thursday. He is definitely a player to watch for the Generals defense. 2nd down here for Truff. Santiago Robles is in the backfield with him. Robles played very well last week as well and against Gulliver in week 0. With that bobbled snap, Truff has, he's going to have to make something out of nothing here. Bobble there on the snap by Truff. Did good there to stay composed, don't roll out and throw that one away. And that will bring up 3rd down, though, here. The pass was intended for Terrence Smith Jr. there, but like I said, good job there by Truff, Carlos, just, you know, not to panic there and do something silly and throw that one away. Once again, hello, everyone. My name is Brent Weber, joined with Carlos Marrero here on the Royals Sports Network. We have the Jackson Generals here against your Royals. 3rd down here. Your Royals defense already has gotten off the field with 3 and out. Your Royals offense is trying to not do the same thing here, as it looks like there may be a quick timeout here by your Royals before this important 3rd down. You want to try to be ahead of the 6 here, Carlos, to start this game. The defense came out with that huge hit. Wonderful start. I think it'll be good for the Royals offense here if they can pick up this 1st down, don't you?
Yeah, I think so. If we can get all we need is yards. Yards, push up, touchdown.
There you go. Simplistic, Carlos, but I like it. You're right to the point. I like you already. Good stuff. Very good, very good. Once again, some other key players to keep on your watch list tonight for your Royals. We've already mentioned Wendell Copeland, who had the huge hit earlier on that third down. Keandre Ponton, the talented safety. We have Danielle Marin, or as we call him around these parts, Monyo, starting at safety, but he'll move around a little bit. Talented defense here for the Royals. Very talented. They've only given up a total of 14 points all year if you count that Week 0 game against Gulliver. And they look great to start off tonight with that truffle starter in the shotgun. Here's the snap. He'll throw it outside.
There's the end.
And it looks like it is incomplete there.
Ah.
That ball was intended for Tyrone Williams, but unfortunately that will fall incomplete. And I think your Royals will have to punt here. They're beyond the 50, so kind of that no man's land here, but I think they will punt the ball. Once again, folks, with all that rain, there's no numbers on the field here. We're dealing with those hash marks on the sideline, so excuse some of my yardages here for tonight. Yes, the Royals will punt here. They will punt away to the Generals. So the Generals, once again, the Generals defense does a great job of getting off the field there. 3 and out. 2 3 and outs to start this game as the Royals punt this one away. Generals roll field. He'll go outside, and a wonderful tackle there.
Beautiful, beautiful tackle.
Great tackle there by Tyrone Williams.
Quick, efficient, gets it done.
Tyrone Williams there could not come up with the catch, but makes the wonderful tackle on the punt return, and the Generals will have tough field position, I should say here, to start off their second drive of the night. Once again, the Generals starting backfield for right now is Brandon Mincy and Sean Singleton, number 12 and number 6 respectively. I've done a little deep dive here. I shouldn't say deep, so a little dive here into the Jackson Generals, and from what I've seen, Brandon Mincy is a very key part of their offense, Carlos. Like I said, he leads them in, obviously, passing, but he leads them in rushing as well. So he's a player that the Royals will have to key in on. With that, he will hand it off to Singleton in the backfield. Fighting for yards is Singleton. Didn't get much, but fought hard for what he got. That will bring up second down for the Generals. As we have a moment here, folks, here at the Royal Sports Network, I want to give a special shout-out to Gazzola's Pizza, Carlos.
Oh, yeah.
You're a big Gazzola's Pizza guy. I know you are.
Oh, yeah. I go there all the time with my friends.
I've been there. It is a very good spot. I've been there numerous times. They have wonderful pizza, subs, salads, you name it, we got it. And they are here tonight with us, catering us. So we are super grateful to have Gazzola's here with us. If you've never been there, get there, folks. Put on some pounds and eat some pizza. It's almost winter time, so it's bulking season. Is it almost winter, Carlos? I'm skipping a few months, is it? Yeah, I mean,
close enough, am I right?
It's still a reason to eat a pizza pie, right? Mincy throws it outside. And the Royals defense is smothering again as there's no airspace there for, looks like Demetrius Henry was on the catch, yes. Tight end, senior, 5'9", 170. Demetrius Henry was there on the reception. He'll also play a little outside linebacker, it says, according to Max Preps. He received the catch there, but the Royals defense was there once again to shut him down. That will bring up third down here for the Generals. Royals looking to get off the field again here. Generals have looked good so far on offense, just haven't had much airspace with this Royals defense so far, Carlos.
Yeah, you're putting up a good fight, I'll say that.
Mincy here in the shotgun. There is a flag on the play. That'll be a false start on the Generals. So unfortunately, that'll back up the Generals 5 yards more here as they have a false start. Already a tough third down. It'll get a little bit tougher here, Carlos.
Remember, all yards count, so even if it's 5 yards.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. 3rd and 8 here for the Generals. Mincy in the shotgun, Singleton next to him. Mincy will take the hike. He'll scan the field under pressure immediately. Looks like he's going to scramble, and he will get tackled down there. That tackle looked like it was by Jaden Noel. Jaden Noel, another outstanding player, outside linebacker, junior, 5'6", 148. Tiny but mighty is Jaden Noel. I know Jaden as he played for my basketball team last year. He has a lot of heart, folks. Do not look over his size as he will come up and hit you as well. Good kid and a really good player. Generals will punt it away again. Sky ball punt here. Kinsey will field it. Stiff arm, trying to move. Goes outside. Mincy has an area here. Got a block. Mincy's outside. He's past the 40, past the 30. Kinsey's still going. What a
Ooh.
wonderful return right there by Brandon Kinsey. Once again, I say one of your key players on this Royals offense, a dynamic athlete, as he returns that punt after the sweet stiff arm almost to the 20-yard line, it looks like. Wonderful return right there by Brandon Kinsey. Carlos, what did you think of that?
I gotta say, I thought I was gonna get tackled for a second. I was like, it's over. And then he dodges the guy, runs to it, and gained more yards.
I don't think there's a better description of what just happened than what Carlos just said, folks. I mean, honestly. Wonderful return by Brandon Kinsey. Once again, he is a receiver and free safety. Only a junior, folks. 6'1", 190. I mean, the sky is the limit for this kid. He's off to a fantastic start to the season.
Potential.
And that run back on that punt was fantastic as well. Just want to say once again, welcome back to the Royals Sports Network. I am Brent Weber here with Carlos Moreira. And we are excited to bring you this Friday night light action here at the Jungle. I got so excited, I just couldn't say it, Carlos. That's how excited I am.
I can tell. We're all excited here.
That is how excited I am to be here with you, folks. With that fabulous return, 1st and 10 for your Royals. Fantastic field position here. Carlos, I think the Royals got to get something out of this field position right here.
Honestly, we've been pushed up so far. I think we got this.
Truff will start under center here. He'll motion Robles outside. The pitch outside.
He's
going towards the end zone. He looks like he'll just be a yard short. Wonderful pitch there to Terrence Smith Jr. by Truff. Looked like Smith had a date with the end zone there, but got tripped up just short. Seems like he'll be at the 1 or 2 yard line. That'll bring up first down here. First down, excuse me. First down, Royals. First and goal, I should say, right here for your Royals. Looking to get in the end zone for the first score of the night. Would be a huge score for the Royals to take the lead here. Once again, this drive really was set up by the wonderful return by Brandon Kinsey. Dynamic return. Started off with a stiff arm, got outside and said, see you later. Almost took it all the way to the house, but was tackled just short of the 20, and the Royals have done a good job here to get the ball inside this red zone and try to score a touchdown here to take this early lead with 4 minutes and 30 seconds left here in this first quarter. Looks like we have a new quarterback in for the Royals.
Seems like it.
Looks like Dorian Mallory, according to me. It looked like number 14, Carlos, right? Am I seeing that correctly?
I think so.
Maybe a little solid ball possession there, maybe a little bit bigger, or they're trying to maybe get him in the end zone. Not sure about that one, but we'll recheck with that as we have a timeout on the field. We are here at the Royals Sports Network. Let's give one more shout out to Gonzalez while we got a minute, huh?
Can't give enough. It's such a good pizza place.
Can't get enough. Yes, we have a couple coaches in here actually eating Gonzalez. They're taunting me. I smell it as I talk.
I ate some just before this.
Did you? What did you eat?
Stuff. Pizza, subs.
You ate a pizza and a sub?
Oh, yeah.
Wow. Carlos can put it down, folks. Good for him.
Yeah. Can't talk me out of free food. That's all I'm saying.
That's very true. That is very true. Cannot turn down anything free. 4:29 here left in this first quarter. Still 0-0, but your Royals here are knocking on the end zone, looking to score here. And I think my eyes did see correctly here. It looks like we have number 14 in for the Royals at quarterback, Dorian Mallory. Not really sure why Truff's not in. I don't think it's injury related. I think maybe this is just the scheme here. Robles with that will take it up the middle, and he looks like he may be in, folks. Yes, he is, and that will be the first Royals touchdown of the night. Santiago Robles takes it in to take the early 6-0 lead here at the Jungle against the Jackson Generals. Wonderful run there. Like I said, Carlos, not sure why Mallory was in, but hey, he did a great job handing it off.
Did his job.
Robles did the rest, right? Got in the end zone. 6-0 Royals after that early touchdown by Santi. The extra kick is up.
And?
Looks good from my viewpoint, and it
Got
is. My eyes are on point tonight, Carlos. 7-0 Royals, 4:10 left here in this first quarter. And so far, Carlos, if I'm Coach Helder, I don't have any complaints. The defense looks good.
Beautiful.
The offense looks good. 7-zip. I'm a happy camper.
Me too, man. We just started, and we're seeing beautiful offense, defense. If we can keep like this the entire game,
Yes, sir. I agree. The defense for the Royals really has looked fantastic all year, though, folks. Not that the offense hasn't. I mean, they scored 40 points against Miami High, so I don't want to shortcome the offense by any stretch. But for a high school defense, especially in today's era, in my opinion, to only give up 7 points in both matchups they've played, I think says a lot. I feel like football nowadays is transitioning to mostly offense. You know, it's hard to tackle, it's hard to hit people, so kudos to the Royals defense so far this year. Here is the kickoff. Solid kick there. Jackson will return. Looks like he may have an area here. Instead, he gets hit hard, and there's my guy, Keandre Ponton. As earlier stated, he will come up and hit you. Keandre Ponton, 3-sport athlete here. Football, played basketball for me, and is a track star as well.
Well-rounded.
Keandre Ponton, number 21, strong safety. Emphasis on strong, folks. Junior, 6'2", 170. I think that 170 is a little generous. No, I'm just kidding. I can't do that to my guy, Ponton.
Can't do that to him, man.
He's skinny, but he'll come up and hit you. I'm going to get in trouble for Coach Helder for that one. He's putting on weight. Don't worry.
Just wait till bulking season's over.
Bulking season. He's got to eat that Gazola's pizza. That's what he's got to do. That's what he's got to do, man. Mincy here. A little bit of a tricklet play here by Jackson. Ooh, shifty move there. Another shifty move. A lot of good moves there. After the double handoff there. Nice little play there by the Generals. Let me try to get the number here for on that handoff, as you deserve to have your name called after a move like that. I believe that was Brian McCoy. I believe number 10 for the Generals. 2 shifty moves there by McCoy. But that Royals defense, even with the shifty moves, didn't give up much. That will bring up second down now for the Generals. 3 minutes here and counting. Seems like it's been a little bit of a long first quarter here, but a lot of action so far. Handoff here to Singleton. He's got a little bit of an area. He gets hit again hard. Hard hit there by Henry Gene Simon. The Royals tonight came out hungry, hunting like lions.
They are ready, I'll say that.
Like the lions on their helmets, they are hunting tonight. What another huge hit here, folks. Another reason why I did not play football in high school, and I stuck to basketball and golf, because after that hit, I probably would have taken it to the sidelines. And should I do another Gazzola shout-out and take it to the sidelines and eat a piece of pizza? Yeah, I mean,
too good.
Gazzola's, you owe me. I've given some good shout-outs here.
For sure.
Just kidding. We owe them for this wonderful food they've been giving us tonight.
Oh, yeah.
I believe it is third down here after the big hit for the Generals. Mincy under center again. Once again, I'm a little bit surprised. Jackson under center a lot. I don't see that a lot, I feel like, nowadays in high school football, but I could be wrong. With that, though, Mincy will start under center, and he will be sacked.
Ooh.
Royals offensive line was in there quickly. Looked like Jaden Noel again was in there.
Wasted no time.
Looked like Jaden Noel knew the snap count, how quickly he was in there. That is a sack for Jaden Noel, or we call him around here Baby. Got to give Baby a shout out. That'll be a loss of 2 yards, and it'll be second down, folks. I apologize for that earlier third down. The Generals must have picked up a first down here on that run by Singleton. So a second down here for the Generals. First down of the night for the Generals as they look to tie up this game here. Under 2 minutes here in the first quarter. Royals leave 7-0. And that pick is intercepted by Ponton. And Ponton's going to take it to the house. House call.
Beautiful. Just
Keandre Ponton with the pick six off Brandon Mincy. 13-0 Royals in a flash. What a pick there, Carlos.
That was just amazing to watch.
What a start here for Keandre Ponton. Did this game, had a couple big hits, and now with the quick pick six. Looked like Mincy almost threw it right to him, but he caught it, and he did the rest. 13-0 now, your Royals with the lead. 1 minute and 5 seconds left in this first quarter. And Carlos, I can't imagine the Royals thinking of a better start. Can you?
They've been playing amazing. If they can keep this attitude the rest of the game, We got this.
I agree. I agree. Fantastic start here. 13-0. Once again, my name is Brent Weber. Carlos Herrera here on the Royal Sports Network here at the Jungle. I love the Jungle, man. At the Grosso-Parsons Sports Complex. Who doesn't, Carlos? I agree. We're going to have the extra point here. Royals looking to go up 14-zip here on the Generals. Looks like a little bit of an offside by the Generals. May make that extra point a little bit closer if it can be. What a pick there by Keandre Ponton. 13-0 extra point pending. A little bit of a high snap, but a good job there to get it down. And it is good. 14-0 Royals.
Nice.
As our cheerleaders must be happy as well. 14-zip. As that extra point was worth how many points, Carlos? One.
Call me, man. Call me.
I have Carlos this week in my sports broadcasting class where we had a football test, and that was one of the questions, which Carlos obviously aced, you know.
Come on. You know I study.
So, exactly. So that
I'm
was
a well-rounded student.
That was the point of that question.
Yeah.
Little inside joke there, Carlos. Is it too early for an inside joke in the first quarter?
Never too early.
I don't think so.
Never.
No, I don't. Especially when the Royals are up 14-0. I mean, there's plenty of room for all types of joy and jokes. Royals getting ready here to kick this ball off now. Wonderful start once again for your Royals. Coach Helder must have gave a heck of a pregame speech here. As the Jackson Generals now here are going to be looking to respond. Down 14-0. But I was born and raised here down in Miami myself, and I know Jackson's a proud program, so they will not be going anywhere, folks. I know they've been good in football for many years.
Oh, they'll
Do
put up
not
a
let
fight.
that 0-2 start to their season fool you. This game is far from over, but they're going to have to build some momentum here on offense.
Definitely got to put up a fight for this.
Still a minute 5 here in this first quarter. I believe the Royals decided to take that encroachment penalty on the kickoff instead of the extra point, so that's why that ball was moved up a little bit, and that ball will go out of the end zone. And the Jackson Generals will be back on offense here, looking to respond to this early 14-0 lead that your Royals have built up. Just to backtrack a little bit how we got to this point, a wonderful return by Brandon Kinsey set up an easy run by Santiago Robles to take the 7-0 lead, and then a pick six by Keandre Ponton all the way to the house is how we got here, folks, at this 14-0 lead for your Royals. With the Jackson Generals here back on offense, Brandon Mincy looking to respond here. He is in the shotgun. Looks like Sean Singleton is beside him again as they've been the starting backfield all time. Little jet sweep here.
He's running.
Nice play here by the Generals as he gets outside. Once again, that is Brian McCoy. I don't think you could catch Brian McCoy in a phone booth. He is shifty.
You said it.
Nice run there by Brian McCoy to start off this Generals drive. I don't know about you, Carlos, but the Generals have to think here. They got to get maybe, not have to, but it'd be nice to get some points here, you know, to respond to that 14-0 lead.
Yeah. So they don't put the work in now early, then that's called
Well,
quits.
you know, you don't want to dig yourself too big of a hole here.
Yeah.
14-0, under 30 seconds here in this first quarter. Generals taking their time. They're only the first quarter. Mincy will bring a man in motion. Looks like he will hand this off to Singleton.
Oh.
Singleton up the middle. Nice
He's
move.
running.
He'll pick up about 3 or 4 before being swallowed by that Royals defense. Nice run there, and I think that will bring us to the end of the first quarter here. And we'll leave it there at 3rd down. The Generals have 3rd down coming out to start the second quarter. Well, here at the end of the first quarter, folks, it is 14-0. Your Royals with the lead. My name is Brent Weber. Carlos Herrera beside me are coming to you live from the Grosso-Parsons Sports Complex here on the beautiful campus of Immaculata LaSalle. Wonderful, wonderful start for your Royals football program here. 14-0, and we're just looking to build on from here, Carlos, I would say, wouldn't you?
I said we need more points. Never gonna get enough.
Carlos is point hungry, as am I, but wonderful start, as I said. The Royals' defense, I've said a lot about their defense, has been fantastic, and
Beautiful.
the pick six early by Keandre Ponson just piggybacks that in a lot of ways. They're in the right spots. They will come up and hit you. They're very well coached, and they should be looking to build on all the momentum they've had this year. Only given up 14 points all year, folks, so far. They gave up 7 points in the preseason to Gulliver, and they only gave up 7 points last Thursday against Miami High, and they're pitching an Easter egg right now on the board against the Generals. As we get a shot of our lovely cheerleaders, always doing a wonderful job, bringing school spirit. Third down. Oh, it looks like maybe first down, sorry. Thought I saw a third down there before we went to begin the second quarter, but now I'm seeing a number 1 right there, so it must be first down. I've shortchanged the Generals on a couple third downs, so I'm sorry. If you're a General fan, you're probably yelling at me. I apologize for that. First down for the Generals here. Little RPO here. Looked like it might have been an RPO, but instead Mincy takes it, and he will be swallowed up once again by that Royals defensive line. Shout out to the Royals defensive line. A couple names I'm seeing here. Pablo Gamara, and then we have Bruno Moreira.
Hey, that's my cousin.
There he goes. I was going to say, Carlos,
Yeah.
that name seems familiar. Shout out to Bruno Moreira, Carlos Moreira's cousin. Then we have Andres Delgado. A couple names around that Royals defensive line. We can't forget about, obviously, Phillip Jones, P.J. Jones Jr., the outstanding edge rusher, number 7, as you see on your screen there. Always hunting the quarterback there is P.J. Second down here for the Generals. Hand off to Singleton. Up the gut there and tackle. That is not going to be Singleton, though. It looks like it's number 20. Number 20, which unfortunately I don't have on my roster right here. Don't have number 20 on my roster, so I apologize for that. But wonderful run there.
Beautiful.
Looks like he might be number 20 for the night, if anyone knows number 20's name. Third down here for the Royals defense as they look to get off the field again and give that ball back to the Royals offense. Third down here. Mincy in the shotgun for the Generals. Generals thinking they got to pick this one up to get some momentum. Decent drive for the Generals so far. Outside throw, that ball is caught. Missed tackle there by the Royals. Still going.
And swallowed.
Nice throw there by Mincy, and a wonderful catch there by Demetrius Henry, and he'll pick up the first down. Good fight there by Demetrius Henry as the Generals pick up a much-needed first down there to keep this drive alive. Looks like we had him there, Carlos. A little bit of a missed tackle, though, but Demetrius did fight well for that to pick up that first down for the Generals. First down, Generals here.
Yeah.
Still 14-0. Just under 10 minutes here in the second quarter. We are still looking good. But as I said earlier, this Jackson General team is not going to go anywhere.
Oh, yeah. They're definitely going to put up a fight, I'll say that, but we're going to give it our all, right?
All these football programs here in Miami take a lot of pride in what they do. That I know, like I said, being born and raised here, going to Coral Gables myself. The Generals will not go down without a fight. Mincy will go back under center here. He will hand it off right up the gut to number 20. Again, number 20 up the middle. Number 20 up the middle for a short gain there by the back as Singleton checks back in. Raul Alvarez on the tackle for your Royals, as that will bring up second down here. The Royals defense, Carlos, right now is kind of doing a little bit of a bend but don't break so far. They've bended a little bit, but so far it's still keeping the Generals outside of the end zone.
Still very strong, yeah, that's for sure.
Once again, we're here on the Royal Sports Network here at the Jungle at the Grosso-Parsons Sports Complex. Hot outside, Carlos, but not too bad. A little sticky.
Rain's making it a little nicer, but
for Miami. Handoff there up the gut to Singleton, and he is going nowhere. Jaden Noel, I've said his name a couple times already tonight, in there on the tackle. He slips through that that offensive line like an army knife. I'm telling you, like he is slippery in there.
Oh yeah.
No gain on the play there for the Generals. We'll bring up 3rd down here. Big down here, I think, for both teams, really. If the Royals can get off the field here and try to go up 21-zip before half, that'll be huge. And the Generals obviously are trying to get this ball close enough for a field goal or some type of points here to answer this 14-0 start here by your Royals. Mincy was starting the shotgun. Receives the snap here, looking. He looks like he'll go right up the middle. Hurdle there by Mincy. What a wonderful hurdle by Brandon Mincy.
Did not expect that. That's
reaching heights. People cannot comprehend. Wow, what a hurdle. Meet me at the summit, Brandon Mincy said. I've been complimentary of Brandon Mincy since the beginning of the broadcast. I said he's probably one of the Jackson Generals' best players, and he showed his athleticism right there with a wonderful hurdle. I'm not sure if he would have picked up the 1st down without it. A wonderful play there by Brandon Mincy to keep this Jackson General drive alive. Did you see that? Can you do that, Carlos?
Don't look at
no
me,
is
man.
the answer, Carlos. The answer
is
is no, folks. The answer is no.
that takes skill, and I don't got that.
Well, Carlos is a very skilled individual, but
Just not in football.
we'll leave the hurdling to Brandon Mincy. What a play there by the junior quarterback, keeping the Jackson General drive alive here. A time-eating drive as it's 7 minutes and 15 seconds here in this 2nd quarter. Oh, but it looks like, unfortunately, there was a penalty on the play.
Oh, shoot.
I was so mesmerized by Brandon Mincy's hurdle, I missed the call on that penalty. I'm not sure what it was. We'll see if we can listen in here and see what that penalty was. But the 3rd and 17, though. Wow, what a shame for the Generals there. A wonderful play by Brandon Mincy. I'm sorry I missed the penalty there, but must have been substantial in the 15-yard range as they're backed up now all the way to 3rd and 17. A little bit of no man's land here. What a tough break by the Jackson Generals here. What do you do here? He's going to throw a little out route here. Nice ball caught, but unfortunately that's, to my viewpoint, not going to be anywhere close to a 1st down. But maybe just enough here that the Generals will go for it here on 4th down. Maybe that was the objective there, Carlos, to just get that little out, pick up some yards, and go for it on 4th down. But it looks like maybe the punt team is coming out. So what a tough break there for the Jackson Generals, Carlos. Wonderful play. And then a penalty backs you all the way up to a 3rd and 17. Fourth down and 6. And it looks like the Generals will be punting this ball away back to your Royals. So the Royals get off the field after a nice drive by the Generals, in my opinion, but unfortunately ends with a punt, and it's a fake punt, actually. He'll go up the middle. It looks like he's not going to get there, and he will be short. Bold call there by the Generals. I thought they would go for it on 4th down. They don't go for it with the offense. Instead, they throw a trick play at the Royals and go for it on the punt with the fake punt, but unfortunately, they do not get it. Your Royals were up to the job with that one, trying to be sneaky there, Carlos, but it doesn't pay off for them. What did you think of that call?
I think, in my opinion, they were trying to be sneaky, but we stopped that for sure.
We definitely did.
Our defense saw that and shut it all down.
Well, I had an inclination that the Generals were going to go for that 4th down, but when I saw the punt team come out, obviously then I thought they were punting. I did not see a fake punt coming there, though. So kudos to the Royals special teams for stopping that on that 4th down, and the Royals will get the ball back here on offense with Taylor Truff and Santiago Robles in your backfield, looking to take a very substantial. I wanted to say the word commanding, but you can't say commanding before the start of the 2nd half. But this definitely, if they can get this ball in the center, this will be a substantial lead for your Royals. If they can get this ball downfield, little side, that may be a fumble. That may be, nope. Looks like that might have been behind Terrence Smith, but I guess the refs disagree with me. They have a much better viewpoint than I do, Carlos, so we'll trust the Zebras on that one. So a little out right there to Terrence Smith that was incomplete by Taylor Truff. Will bring up 2nd down. Once again, we're here on the Royal Sports Network. We're excited to have you here tonight at the Jungle. Don't worry, folks. I got the jungle trademarked. I can say it all night if I want to, right, Carlos?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Carlos loves it when I say the jungle. Second down here for the Royals. Looks like Robles and Smith Jr. are in the backfield with Truff. Have some motioning here. Tyrone Williams on the outside here. And then we'll have Alan Shale out there as well, out there with Joel Salian. I think we'll have a timeout on the field here as your Royals call timeout. Alrighty, well, it's 5:34 here in this second quarter. Your Royals are leading 14-0 on the Jackson Generals. A lot of exciting plays here. We've had a wonderful return by Brandon Kinsey to set up the first score of the night for your Royals to go up 7-0. Then we had a tremendous pick six by Keandre Ponton to take that 14-0 lead. And we just had an attempted fake punt by the Jackson Generals that was shut down by your Royals special teams. With that, your Royals have the ball, and they're looking to drive this ball down the field and extend their lead right before halftime. Second down here. Smith will motion out. Smith will be targeted. Nice catch, nice move. He's upfield quickly. Still going. Nice stiff arm, and he'll be pushed out of bounds there. Terrence Smith Jr. there turned on the Jets. Looked like he had another acceleration level than anyone else on the field right there. Terrence Smith Jr., another outstanding player for your Royals. A wide receiver, senior, 5'9", 170. Also plays a little bit of cornerback too. Royals have a lot of speed on the field this year, folks. I mean, I've only been here almost a year and a half now, but I think that's the biggest differential this year for your Royals is the speed. Not saying they didn't have speed last year, of course, but they have tremendous speed this year. Robles there on the carry, up the gut, short gain. It looks about 2 or 3 or 4. Santiago Robles has just been a steady work cow for this team ever since week 0.
Yep.
I don't want to jinx him, but very strong with the ball, hasn't put the ball on the ground I've seen so far this year, and that's what you really want to have a running back. He gains positive yards, takes care of the ball, really solid player there in the backfield for your Royals offense. Now if he fumbles, Carlos, you can hit me. I'll be, I jinx him. I'll get in trouble. But we don't believe in announcer jinxes over here, right?
No.
Hands it off to Roble. Roble, but once again, though, won't pick up yards there, but as I just said, he fought his best to try to pick up a yard there, but I think he'll end up probably losing one or not gaining anything at all right there on that second down carry. That will bring up third down here for your Royals offense. Just under 4 minutes here and ticking in this second quarter. Truff will start in the shotgun. Robles beside him. We have Terrence Smith Jr. here down on that wide side of your view. Looks like Truff is targeting him. He will not throw it outside. First maybe misstep there by Truff was played very well so far. That one should have been connected. Not sure if that would have picked up the first down, Carlos, but that one should have been completed. A little bit of no man's land here, though. I think the Royals are going to go for it as they're past the 50, past the 40, actually. Once again, folks, I appreciate you working with me on these yardages here tonight. But your Royals past the 40 here, fourth down. I believe they're going to go for it. Let's see what Coach Helder comes up with. Looks how about fourth down and 8-10. And the Generals look like they're going to be nice and give a little present to the Royals as they jump off sides there. That'll be an encroachment. The Generals are down too much to be that courteous, Carlos.
For sure. They'll be careful.
It still will be fourth down, though, for the Royals, but it'll be a lot shorter now due to the offsides by the Generals. Still fourth down, though, here. 3 minutes and 18 seconds here left in the second quarter. 14-0 Royals. Truff still will be in the shotgun. Robles to his right. Ball will be snapped. Handoff here. Little jet sweep here. Can he get there? He's headed to the corner. Big hit there by the Generals. And your Royals will turn it over on downs there. Wonderful play there by the Jackson General defense as they track down Alan Shael quickly. Looked like Shael may have had an area there or a window, Carlos, but the Jackson Generals defense bowed up well that time, and they'll get the ball back to their offense, which was much needed here to see maybe if they can get some points right before half.
Yeah. Like you said, they're very tough opponents.
Yes,
Yeah.
I agree with that. They will not go anywhere, and they are fighting hard. 14-zip, and 14-zip is not an overcomable deficit by any stretch.
We don't want to jinx it, though. I mean,
That's
it's only
true.
second
Look at
quarter.
me. I'm jinxing. Yeah, that's right. That's why Carlos is here, folks, to put me in my spot. With Jackson Generals back on offense here. First down and 10 from the 30-yard line. Mincy, little screen here. And a wonderful tackle there.
Beautiful.
Coming in like a heat-seeking missile was Wendell Copeland. Again, said his name a couple times tonight. Wonderful read of that screen. The Generals have tried a couple screens tonight, and the Royals have done a great job of sniffing those out. Although that time it looked like if Copeland didn't make that tackle, it looked like, I believe, who Singleton was on the catch, I believe, looked like he had quite a bit of area of airspace there. Sorry, as I peek down here at the Jackson roster here. Key players for Jackson so for tonight, I would say, in my opinion, Brandon Mincy, of course, with that wonderful hurdle. You've had Sean Singleton have a couple carries, and Demetrius Henry, the tight end, has a couple nice catches on the night as well. Second down here for the Generals. Mincy will throw it outside. The ball is caught. Another big hit. Hello, how you doing? Tavarius Jones. Everyone on this defense is hitting tonight, folks.
They're playing good, that's for sure.
Huge hit there on Brian McCoy. Brian McCoy, I've been complimentary of him tonight with his shifty moves, but he wasn't getting away from Tavarius Jones that time. Jones said, I've had enough of it, and came up and took him down immediately. As we are just under 2 minutes here, Jackson Generals, like I said, trying to get some points here before half. They're going to have to pick up the pace as the Royals defense is just, they're
amazing.
on one tonight, folks. They are on one. Minute 17 and counting. Looks like we're going to have a timeout here by the Jackson Generals. Timeout on the field. Royal Sports Network here. Brent Weber, Carlos Moreira. Once again, make sure that you go out and get some Cazzola's Pizza as they are here catering us here tonight. If you're here at the game, make sure that's all around you. Pizza, subs, whatever you like. And if you're watching from home on our live stream, please make sure to go check them out if you haven't already been there. A real staple of Miami. I've been eating it since I was a little kid. I remember my mom would come in on Friday or Saturday nights with the, have you gotten the huge pizzas from Cazzola's? Where
you can't get
they're
enough.
Massive. I mean, they are massive. I remember my mom would come in and I'd be super excited. So they are really good, wonderful establishment. Really have everything you could want or need from a pizza spot. So make sure to go check out Cazzola's Pizza. The Royal Sports Network has given them their stamp of approval. That is for sure. Back to the field as we have third down for the Jackson Generals. Minute 12 here on the clock. I would suppose if the Generals pick up a first down here, they'll have to pick up the tempo here. Mincy here in the shotgun, looking deep, pressure. Evades it well. He's rolling outside now. And he'll get tackled. Big hit there by Jones again coming in. As Mincy goes down, still down. Hopefully he can get up as he is crucial to this Jackson Generals offense, and he will get up. But that'll be fourth down as your Royals will get off the field again. And maybe now, we've been talking about the Generals, Carlos, about getting some points. Maybe the Royals can get some points here before half and extend that 14-0 lead. What do you think about that? I like that idea.
They got the skill.
We have the skill. That is for sure. I like that idea. 32 seconds and counting, though. As I say that, it looks like, though, the Royals may just be content of letting this half run out. As we need to, as the punt is up. It looks like it's fumbled by Kinsey, but he regains it. Still fighting for yards, and he will be down. Ooh. Scary play there by Brandon Kinsey, as that would have given the Generals great field position. Not much time on 11 seconds, but maybe for a late field goal. But Kinsey did a great job there recovering that muff. There is a penalty on the field. Let me try to actually get this first down. This penalty, I apologize. 11 seconds here on the clock. I think at this point, Carlos, the Royals may just take a knee and take this one into the house for halftime. Not sure what you can do here from this standpoint of the field with 11 seconds left. I'm not the coach, and Helder is beyond capable of making that decision. It looks like he's going to maybe try to do something here. I mean, you're kind of dealing with house money here, so let's see what they come up with here. 11 seconds, and he will just take a knee, though, actually, yes. Try to fool me there, Carlos, with the shotgun. But he will take the knee, and that will be halftime with your Royals taking a 14-0 lead into the tunnel. Wonderful start here for your Royals. Once again, we're here on the Royal Sports Network. My name is Brent Weber, here with Carlos Moreira. 14-0 is your score here at halftime. We will make sure to check back in to start this second half. Looking forward to it.
this ain't old LaSalle. This is a new LaSalle. This is a new start. And all the little kids that are watching, bro, hey, this is a beginning, man.
Teams. Trough takes the snap now. He'll throw it outside. The ball is caught. Shifty move outside. He's going up the field. Evades the referee. Takes a hit. Still going.
Still on his feet.
Still on his feet. Still moving up the
moving.
field. Still going.
He's
Takes a big
moving.
hit. He's crossed the 50. He may go all the way.
He's gone.
He's going to go all the way.
Gone.
Touchdown, Royals. And welcome back again. We are here at the Grosso-Parsons Sports Complex here at the Jungle. Oh, he stays on his feet, trying to get to the goal line. And it looks like he is in.
There we go.
Touchdown, Royals, Trump.
There we go.
And Taylor Trough now takes the snap. Deep ball throws it, it is caught for a touchdown.
Oh my God.
Here off the turnover. Barry rolling out to the right, pressure on him again. He will be sacked once again.
Back to back.
Royals defense fits up the middle is Jones, and he'll take it all the way to the house.
He's in the house.
House call. Torrance Jones
Way to get in the end zone.
with the
kid.
nice nightcap for the Royals offense, which is
Attaboy.
absolutely exploded here. my Brent Weber email. Let's try to get that camera on the field or on us, one or the other. There we go. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Royals Sports Network, coming to you live from the Grosso-Parsons Sports Complex here at the Jungle. Friday Night Lights, Brent Weber, Carlos Moreira here with you as we're ready to start the second half here with your Royals leading 14-0 against the Jackson Generals. Really exciting first half. Carlos, any thoughts for this second half?
Just more touchdowns. That's all I gotta say.
More touchdowns. I
Yeah,
agree.
make those plays, get those touchdowns. We got it.
I agree. 14-0 after some wonderful plays. We'll backtrack you here a little bit before we get that second half kick. Brandon Kinsey had a wonderful punt return to set up the first touchdown for Santiago Robles to take the 7-0 lead, and then Keandre Pontim had a fantastic pick six to the house to take the 14-0 lead, and that is where we stand as your Royals will receive the second half kick. Brandon Kinsey with it. That is not. He's up the sideline. That is 8. That is Terrence Smith Jr. He's up the sideline looking for more room.
Oof.
Solid return there by Terrence Smith Jr. on the return. He's another player for your Royals who's had some dynamic plays tonight. As the Jackson Generals will come back in the second half to start on defense. For Jackson tonight, it's really just been a story of just maybe some simple mistakes. Brandon Mincy had a wonderful hurdle in the first half there on a wonderful drive they were having, and unfortunately a penalty set them back to a 3rd and 17 where they had to punt the ball, and then they had a fake punt that didn't go well either. Truff will take a deep shot here to start the second half. He has a man out there, but it will be way short there from Truff. Terrence Smith Jr. there looked like he had a step, folks, but Truff unfortunately threw that one quite a bit short there.
Just a little.
It's hard to overthrow Terrence Smith Jr., I'll tell you that much. So at that point, it seems like as soon as the ball is hiked, just throw it out there and let him go get it. That one was short there by Truff. We'll bring up second down here for your Royals. 14-0, just starting this third quarter. If you're just checking in with us here on the Royal Sports Network, here at the Jungle, Friday Night Lights. Doesn't get any better than this, folks. Truff with it now, coming out slinging against the Royals. Another incomplete pass. Looks like almost intercepted off the carousel, but it will fall out of bounds. Better throw there by Truff. Had some zip on it, but maybe a little too much as that one was incomplete. Looked like that one was intended for Kinsey, and that'll bring up a quick third down here for your Royals. Big here for the Generals if they can force a quick 3 and out and get this ball back. Still only down 14-0 here. Third and 10 here for the Royals offense. Truff will be in a shotgun once again. Robles will be beside him. Truff will take the snap here. Looking around,
Throws it.
and that will be an overthrow. Not the start that Truff wanted, I'm sure, to come out with the second half there. A couple overthrows, little underthrow there. And your Royals will have to punt this ball away back to Jackson. Jackson getting exactly what they wanted to start this second half, I'm sure. Has a quick 3 and out, and they'll get this ball back here. Carlos looking to finally get some points on the board.
Yeah, they need it, man. Third quarter already. I mean, 14-0, but hey, they could come back. I don't want to jinx it, you know?
That's true. Not a huge deficit by any stretch. As your Royals will punt it away. Funny little note here. Keandre Ponton is the punter as well. I've always spoke very nicely about him. I've never spoke about his punting skills, though, Carlos. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm not sure how many teams you'll have your starting safety and maybe your biggest hitter also be your punter. But, hey, the kid is talented, right? So if you can punt, you can punt. Funny story here, a little backtrack as I get ready to punt. As I went to Gables, I said I was an alum. If anyone knows Denzel Perryman, played for the Miami Hurricanes. A little bit of a fun snap there, but the punt will get off. Big hit. Looks like it may be muffed, maybe even catch interference there. And the Generals, though, will do a good job there of retrieving that. Back to my story, I'll say it quickly, I promise. Denzel Perryman, Carlos, was a big-time recruit for Miami Hurricanes. Now actually plays for the San Diego Chargers. It's a Los Angeles Chargers. Sorry, I'm showing my age. I can't keep up with a lot of name changes. But he punted the ball, and he was a large man at middle linebacker even in high school, and he would punt the ball sometimes. So you never underestimate, who can punt the ball. So there you go. I hope you enjoyed my story. 14-0 here on the Royal Sports Network. 10:57 here in this third quarter. Jackson coming out getting exactly what they needed there as they get a quick 3 and out from the Royals offense, and they will have the ball now looking to get some points finally on this board to start the third quarter. And it looks like they're walking off some penalty yardages there. I did not hear the penalty again, but if I had to put money on it, that would be a catch interference on that one, as it looked like
Might be.
Brian McCoy might have called fair catch there, and he was hit anyway by the Royals defender, so I believe that's why they're walking it up. Either way, the game must go on. Handoff. Shifty move, still going as a flag flies, so this one might be coming back.
Yep.
That was handed off to, it looks like Joshua Joseph, as I believe. Yes, Joshua Joseph there on the ball carry, but I think it's coming back as it looks like it's in the area of holding, and it will be a hold on the Generals. Generals offense, Carlos, just can't catch a break, man.
They cannot. It's
Anytime it seems like they have any form of positive yards, there's a penalty or something. Seems like just to be the story of the night. And if it continues, it may be the story of the game. But luckily, the Generals here have the whole second half to rewrite this book. As the hold will back up the Generals 10 yards. 1st and 17. We'll back them up 7 yards, actually, with the carry being positive. So it'll be 1st and 17 here. Mincy back under center again. He'll hand it up the middle. Looks like he's got a little area there, but it is swallowed up quickly once again by that Royals defense. Looks like the ball carrier there for the Generals had a sliver, Carlos, but the Royals defense showing that speed once again. Joshua Joseph getting some carries here, Carlos. We saw mostly Sean Singleton on the carry in the first half, the majority of the carries, and we're calling out Joshua Joseph a lot here in the second half.
Heard his name a lot, I'll say that.
So maybe the Generals looking for a little spark here from Joshua Joseph, wide receiver and running back. I'll put that on his resume. Junior, 5'9", 165. Brandy Mincy now will be second down. Mincy in the shotgun. 5 receiver wide. Few point for him on this possession. And it looks like we will have as we have a stoppage here. Just to remind you once again, if you're just tuning in with us for this second half action, that we are brought to you tonight by wonderful Cazzola's Pizza. Food, subs, drinks, anything your heart desires, they have everything. Make sure you head on down to Cazzola's Pizza sometime. Long weekend this weekend, Carlos, so no excuse. No excuse to not go get some Cazzola's Pizza on this Labor Day weekend. I think it's Labor Day weekend, isn't it, Carlos?
Yeah.
Yes, Labor Day weekend. There we go. P.J. Jones looks like he's off pressure, and he will not get away from P.J. Jones, the fantastic edge rusher for this Royals football program. Been a little bit quiet tonight. I feel like I haven't said his name, but
definitely puts in the work, though.
Gets in there tonight and gets in there on that play and gets the sack. PJ's never quiet, trust me, but he is a wonderful player.
For sure.
Phillip Jones Jr., only a sophomore, 6'2", 185. He's got big things ahead of him for sure. And he brings down Mincy that time, and this will be 3rd down. Jackson Generals, man, start off this drive positively, and ever since, it seems like they're going backwards. Third down here. Looks like Mincy may be under center for this 3rd down. We'll see if he drops back. Not yet, and there is a whistle on the field. Let's see what that is. There looks like there is a flag on the play, another penalty. No penalty. It will be a timeout on the field as your Generals take an early timeout here in this second half. Down 14-0 here on the Royal Sports Network. Here at the Jungle, Friday Night Lights, Brent Weber, Carlos Morera. Been an exciting first half, but the second half a little slow here to start. 3 and out by the Royals. The Generals started off this drive positively, a nice run, but then a couple penalties again. Like I said, been maybe the tail of the tape tonight for the Generals. Some poor mistakes here and there that have killed some of these drives that have had momentum for them. You know what I mean?
There's still time on the clock. They can make it come back.
Plenty of time left in this game, that is for sure. Plenty of time left in this game. 7:37 here left in the 3rd quarter. We appreciate you joining us here on LTV, here on the Royal Sports Network, as this is our 2nd ever broadcast. We haven't talked a lot about that, Carlos. 2nd ever broadcast here. We have a wonderful crew here put on mostly by students, but obviously we have the adults in charge and who do a wonderful job. Shout out to them. We shout out Cazzola's. We've done a lot of shout outs tonight, but shout out to the LTV crew who are putting this all together tonight. Wonderful people doing a wonderful job. 3rd down, Mincy now hands it off. Up the middle, he will pick up the 1st down. Joshua Joseph, he's got area. He's going deep. Wonderful run there by Joshua Joseph. We talked about him maybe bringing a spark to this Generals offense, and he brought it right there. What a great run there by Joshua Joseph on that third down. Thought he had a chance to take it to the house, but gets dragged down right at the end there, close to the 40-yard line. That's exactly what the Generals needed right there, Carlos.
Yep.
So like we said, wonderful run there by Joshua Joseph. Didn't say his name a lot, I feel like, in the first half,
Yeah.
but he has been a huge part of this second half for the Generals offense. Junior 5'9", 165. It's funny he's listed as a wide receiver and cornerback on Max Preps, but someone definitely needs to jot in running back in that slot as well. He's done a great job so far to start this second half. 7:15 here on the clock. Seems like there's another timeout on the field here. I'm not sure if another timeout was called. I guess there was. We're up here in the press box, folks. We're up here deep, so we don't hear a lot of whistles or anything like that. So we promise you we're paying attention, but sometimes it's a little bit hard. But Generals are driving here, looking to cut into that 14-0 deficit.
Yeah.
Score would be big here, Carlos.
For sure.
We shouted out Cazola's Pizza a lot. We might as well shout out the people who are serving it there at the Royal Cafe down there.
Oh, yeah.
Sponsored by the Brito family. Everyone down there obviously working hard, too, on this hot and sticky, humid Miami night. Feels like it gets hotter at night, Carlos. Is that how weather should work?
Weirdly, yes.
I don't understand that. That's one of the
Yeah.
wonderful things of living in Miami. You think when it gets nighttime, oh, it'll cool off, and I feel like I'm sitting up here in a furnace.
That's Miami for you. Say that.
Up the middle again, I think, is Joseph. Joseph is running with some determination right now, folks. I'll tell you that. As I think that was actually Singleton on the carry. I believe. No, it was Joshua Joseph, as I hear from our wonderful PA announcer. That was Joshua Joseph again. So Joshua Joseph is maybe, in a better sense of the word, putting the team on his shoulders right now and taking this drive on his own and saying, I'm going to personally get us in the end zone, Carlos.
Yeah, that's for sure. First name a lot this quarter, that's for sure.
Another handoff here.
Oh.
Outside is Singleton. Singleton will go outside. Ooh, almost got a horse
Couldn't
collar
escape the
tackle there,
defense.
but nice play there by Kinsey. As he held off on, I thought that White might could have been a horse collar tackle there, but it wasn't. That was Singleton on the carry, number 6. He was mentioned a lot in that first half, as he was the majority of the ball carrier for the Generals. As Singleton will come off the field now. And it'll be a third down. Big down here for the Royals defense.
Yep.
And Mincy will be under center again. The Generals love being under center here on this big third down. I would keep an eye out here maybe for some type of jet sweep here if I was the Royals defense. And they'll throw it. Don't listen to the announcer. It looks like Mincy he'll roll outside, take a throw, and it is caught.
Oh.
2 feet in, it looked like around the sideline there. Wonderful throw there by Mincy. Looked like the ball was caught by Brian McCoy. The Generals started in that tight, compact formation there. I thought maybe some type of misdirection, but instead they roll out Mincy there, and he takes advantage, throws a wonderful throw to Brian McCoy, and the Generals here are in business, folks, as it looks like they are in the red zone from my viewpoint. Brian McCoy there did a wonderful job of knowing where he's at in the field, getting the 2-toe tap in there and making the catch. As if the Generals get in the end zone here, folks, we have a brand new ball game, 14-7, 4 minutes, just under 5 minutes here in this third quarter. We talked earlier, Carlos, about the Royals defense kind of bending but not breaking. This will be a perfect example here on this drive if they can maybe only give up 3 points.
Yeah.
So,
As long as he hold, that's for sure.
the Zebras are having another meeting. I'm sure they're talking about maybe eating some Gazzola's pizza after the game. That's what I would be talking about.
Who isn't talking about it? That's the question.
Definitely not us, that's for sure. As we definitely have a timeout on the field here at the Royal Sports Network. My name is Brent Weber. Carlos Moreira beside me. Carlos, I feel like we haven't talked about enough is you have a cousin on the team, right?
Yep.
If
Bruno.
I'm looking down here at the roster, what is his name?
Bruno Mora.
Bruno Moreira. What does he play? Defensive tackle. I do remember shouting him out earlier now. Junior, 5'7".
He's
Are
good.
you
I'll
close
say
with
that.
him, or
Yeah, we're close.
there you go?
Yeah. He's
As
family,
close
so.
as close as cousins could be. Good stuff there. Carlos Moreira is a sophomore here, correct?
Yep.
There you go. Excited to be here on the mic, listening to me talk, which I'm sure has been very pleasurable for him.
Yeah.
Oh, you gotta laugh at your own jokes, Carlos. You know what I mean?
Tell me about it.
Alrighty, first down here for the Generals. Mincy looking outside again,
Oof.
and that ball is incomplete. Little dangerous throw there as he's looking for one of his favorite targets tonight, Brian McCoy again, as that ball swayed incomplete. Looks like Tavares Jones is down on the field too, so we may have an injury timeout here. From my viewpoint, looks like it might be a cramp. Getting into that area now, folks, where conditioning and cramping may start playing a key component in this game. Like I said, it's hot down there. Only place is Miami where it gets hotter at night. Aren't we blessed? But so
Yeah.
water right now and nutrition is going to be key here in this second half as the Royals struggle a little bit. Not struggle, but had some cramping in that game against Gulliver, I remember, in that second half. So
There'll be some close calls, that's for sure.
We'll keep an eye on that here in that second half as your Royals defense here will look to bend but not break, as the Generals are clearly already in field goal range here, but I'm sure the Generals coaching staff would love to get this in the end zone and make this a one-score game here in this third quarter, as the Generals really have had the ball almost this entire third quarter for the most part. The Royals had a 3 and out. The Generals had a couple play drive to start the second half, but unfortunately it was disrupted by penalties for the most part. But this drive has definitely been the best of the night for them, and they are looking to capitalize here on this second down. Mincy would be under center again, number 12, quarterback for the Generals. He's been the quarterback all night here for the Generals. Second down. He'll hand it off, and it'll be another pre-snap penalty on the Generals.
Seen those a lot lately, I'll say that.
The Generals coaching staff must be losing their mind here with some of these just simple mistakes as they'll back up again, shooting themselves in the foot here. As that'll be a false start on the Generals, and we'll back them up 5 yards. We talked about it, Carlos. These penalties are really starting to kill
them
the
everywhere.
Generals. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't want to harp on negatives here on a beautiful Friday night,
Yeah.
but it really is hurting this Generals offense. These penalties right here,
Little things like that dictate the game. That's for sure.
for sure.
Yeah.
So that'll be second down now, minus the 5 on the penalty. Mincy now looking outside. He'll throw
Throws it.
towards the end zone.
Ah,
Just outside of the receiver. Receiver looked like he had a step there, but incomplete. Like I said, looked like the receiver had a step there. Mincy, solid throw, just a bit outside. That ball was intended for Mincy's one of his favorite targets tonight, McCoy, number 10. McCoy's had some highlight plays tonight as he is a shifty player. Junior, 5'7", 150. Just a little guy out there, Carlos.
yep.
The little ones are always shifty, though. Wonderful player Brian McCoy is.
Yeah.
That'll bring up third down. Another big play here for both teams, really, as your Royals want to keep this shutout going, and the Generals, I'm sure, just want to get some type of points here. Not sure the Generals' field goal situation here. Sometimes at the high school level, the field goal kicker is really good, or sometimes it's eventful. So we'll see with the play call here. It is a pitch outside, a toss. He's got a sliver headed towards the end zone.
Oof.
Had a field of grass open there for Joshua Joseph. He's been huge on this drive, but couldn't get in the end zone there. Joseph was brought down by Keandre Ponton. And it looks like the Generals, another late flag. This second half has been flooded with the yellow flag. Unsportsmanlike flag on the Royals, unsportsmanlike penalty.
Wow.
That is a huge call on the Royals. So a silly mistake there from the Royals as they pick up an unsportsmanlike penalty, and that should be an automatic first down for this Generals offense and gives them brand new life as the Royals are about to get off the field there off a nice tackle by Ponton on Joseph, but instead it looks like this will be a brand new fresh pair of downs for the Generals. A huge break for the Generals here, Carlos.
Yeah, looks like it. I don't know how they're going to come back from 14-0, but hey, time is key.
Well, it might be 14-7 here soon enough. That was a big penalty there. Not sure who the penalty was on. I hope they didn't call a little ticky-tack something, but they called it nevertheless. And the Generals, I believe that's their second timeout of the half. They may need these timeouts here in this second half, but they're going through them here. Don't quote me, but I do believe that is their second timeout of the half. But either way, with timeout on the field here on the Royal Sports Network, 14-0, but that looks like that might be changing here soon as the Generals are deep in the Royals' red zone here. Long drive here, mostly consisting of Joshua Joseph on the run. He has been a huge part of this drive for the Generals as the Generals look to finally, Carlos, try to get some points here in this ball game.
And they need it, that's for sure.
Yes, they do, as they've taken up a lot of time in this third quarter trying to get these points. They've had the majority of possession of the ball, just under 3 minutes here in this third quarter. Obviously have the whole fourth still, long game left, and we still got the money quarter coming up. As this drive for the Generals still honestly has not been mistake-free. Couple penalties, but they've been able to overcome it on this drive. That's the biggest part of this drive. The previous drives, they have not been able to overcome the penalties. Rolling out is Mincy. He looks like he's got a guy open. It will be caught for a touchdown. Touchdown, Generals. Nice throw by Brandon Mincy. That ball is caught by Malik Anderson, senior 6'2", and we have a ball game here, folks, as it is 14-6. Touchdown, Generals. Extra point pending. Just under 3 minutes here in the third quarter. Wonderful drive there by the Generals, and they're getting on the board here. 14-6. That ball was thrown by Mincy once again to I believe it was Demetrius Henry. I had the name just there too. That's what.
Oh, kicks it. And it is good.
And the kick is good. That was caught by Malik Anderson now, I remember. Got to give a man a shout out for his touchdown. That was definitely caught by number 7, Malik Anderson. I apologize for that. But 14-7, just under 3 minutes here now at the Jungle. We got a ball game here, Carlos.
Yeah, anybody's game right now, that's for sure.
I'm glad I didn't eat too much Cazola's pizza. I'll get a nervous stomach up here. 14-7 as the Generals looking to kick off back to the Royals. So let's see now. We've talked a lot about how the Generals offense responds. Now it's about how the Royals offense can respond to that Generals touchdown.
Yeah.
Another shout out there to Joshua Joseph as the Generals definitely would not have gotten into that end zone on that drive without the tough running of Joshua Joseph, number 2. Short kick here by the Generals. Off the foot, but retrieved.
He's
up the middle. He's got an area.
He's running.
And he'll be shot.
Ooh.
He'll be brought down there. He had a sliver at the 50, was Terrence Smith Jr., I should say. He had a lot of green grass in front of him, Carlos, if you could beat that one last man. But kudos to the Generals. They got him down on the ground, but great field position here. Position for the Royals to start this drive. Exactly what they needed after that General touchdown to bring this score to a 1-score deficit for them. 14-7. Just under 3 minutes here left in this third quarter. Let's see what Taylor Truff has in his pocket now to start this drive here for the Royals. How will the quarterback respond? He's played very well tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Truff now scanning the field. He'll take
He's
off.
running it.
Up the middle. He's got green gas ham, and he'll slide down. Smart play there by Truff. Pick up a couple yards. That'll bring up second down. Gain of 5. Second down now. 2nd and 5. Truff still in the shotgun. Robles beside him. Truff will take the snap and he'll hand it off to Robles. Robles up the middle for probably no gain on that one. Will bring up another big 3rd down here at the jungle. 3rd down and 5 from my viewpoint here for the Royals offense.
Yep.
Royals just past the 50 here.
Coming close.
About to be under a minute here in this 3rd quarter. 3rd and 4 officially for your Royals offense here. 14-7. Big down here for the Royals. Ball is snapped. They'll hand it off to Robles. Robles up the middle. He'll fight hard for those 4 yards, but he's not going to get there, folks. And that'll bring up 4th down. That might be one of those plays by Coach Helder, knowing that he was going to go for it on 4th down, seeing if he can pick up a cheap one on 3rd down with a run up the middle. As I think they'll go for it here on 4th down. As I see the offense is still on the field. As I said, we've had a couple of these possessions where you're kind of in no man's land, Carlos, where you know, you don't really want to punt here, not going to really gain anything out of it. And this would be a heck of a field goal kick. So the Royals will go for here. 4th down. And Truff gets the Generals to jump. Incredible.
Smart.
The Generals with another huge mistake, giving the Royals a free 1st down on the hard count.
Seen a lot of those tonight.
I've seen enough at this point, Carlos. If the Generals do end up coming up short tonight, the tail of the tape will be silly penalties by the Generals. Right there, have a chance to turn the Royals over on downs, give the ball back to their offense, which just got done scoring a touchdown, and they jump off sides and give the Royals a free 1st down going into this 4th quarter. Like I said, Carlos, I hate to harp on a negative on a Friday night, but as a coach myself, I coach basketball here. Silly mistakes by the Generals. The Generals really have played a good game, but the penalties have really just killed them, Carlos.
That's what loses games right there. Just make little mistakes like that. That's for sure.
Either way, though, we're headed towards the money quarter. All mistakes can be erased here in the money quarter. Don't forget here as we're transitioning into this 4th quarter about that Cazola's pizza. I can still smell it. I'm being taunted here.
Can't stop talking about it.
In the studio, as all I smell is
good.
Cazola's pizza. It is just, hey, I may go to Home Depot and see if they have a Cazola's pizza scented candle I could put in my living room and just smell it all day because, you know, it smells good. It really does.
Yeah.
So kudos to them. Once again, we are being sponsored here by Gazola's Pizza. Handoff here to Robles. Robles up the middle. And the Generals defense with all those turnovers. I know if you're a Generals fan, you're listening to live stream, you're like, man, this guy won't hush up about the penalties. But I'll compliment you. Don't worry. They've really hunkered down here in the 2nd half.
They've done
that
well.
front 4
Yeah.
for the Generals. They've done a much better job of locking that up. Gain of 1 on the play. 2nd and 9 here for the Royals. Just starting this 4th quarter here, just under 12 minutes. 12 minutes each quarter here at high school. Truff will start in the shotgun. He'll receive the snap. He'll look out right. He's got a receiver open. He'll throw it deep. The ball is caught heading towards the end zone, but he'll jump just outside. Wonderful throw and catch there. Truff connecting with Terrence Smith Jr. What a throw there by Truff.
Amazing. Just amazing.
Huge pass and catch there for the Royals offense as they are in the red zone here to start this 4th quarter. Carlos, we talked about how Truff was going to respond after that Generals touchdown, and what a huge throw right there. 1st and 10 now in the red zone here for the Royals, looking to go up 21-7 and erase that 1-point deficit that the Generals worked so hard for in that 3rd quarter. Truff here now in the shotgun. He's going to go right up the middle. Truff using that big body. He's working for it. Looks like he'll be pulled back. Not in the end zone here. We'll bring up 2nd down. Truff there on the QB draw. Taylor Truff's a big boy, fellas. Senior, 6'4", 225.
Wow.
That's why they're running that QB draw right there. But that will bring up second down here. Any points right here, in my opinion, for the Royals would be big. Just got to be mistake-free football here, as
Oh, yeah.
maybe the Generals, I don't want to say that their offense definitely has picked up a lot of momentum, but a 17-7 here lead here with under 10 minutes, I would be feeling good. But obviously, we would like to get in the end zone as well. So second down here. We'll see if the Royals try to pound this in again with Truff. No, they will throw the ball. Truff looking outside. The ball is caught. Can he get in the end zone? He will. Touchdown, Royals. Tyrone Williams with the catch from Truff as your Royals take a 20-7 lead here to start the fourth quarter. What a huge drive there in response by your Royals offense to build this lead back to double digits. 20-7 here, extra point pending. What a huge drive, Carlos.
Yeah. Any points is big points, that's for sure.
And the extra point, looks like we might have another penalty here on the Generals. Yes, we're going to have an offsides there on the Generals. I'm sure the Royals will take that penalty on the kickoff, so no movement here. We'll just little play rehearsal there on that first extra point. We'll do it again here. The kick is up, and it is blocked. It is blocked by the Generals. Loose ball. Well, maybe that offsides first was warranted as they were trying to get a jump there on the kicker, and it was blocked there by the Generals. Right up the gut. Nice block there by the Generals. So no extra point there.
Nope.
For the Royals, as there is a flag on the play, though. But as of right now, the score stands 20-7. But let's see what the penalty is. We've got our money's worth on the penalties this half, folks.
See a lot of them this game.
And we're going to have a personal foul on the Generals. Jeez Louise. Another penalty on the Generals here, folks. A personal foul. I'm not sure if I saw it, but I think it was possibly after the play, as I don't see him lining up again to kick the extra point. So that'll be after the play. It's not a huge deal. That will be enforced on the kickoff, so I'm sure this kickoff will go through the end zone for the Royals. So of all the penalties the Generals have had tonight, I'm sure they'll take that one for what it's worth, as with a personal foul, looks like the Royals may be kicking this off from the red zone of the Generals. Yes, and the official tell the tape, they'll be kicking this off, it looks like, from the 45-yard line of the Generals. I think I can get this one through the end zone, Carlos, if I was kicking it.
I would like to see that.
Oh. You see me in my boots at work. Don't underestimate the boots. So if all things go well here, ladies and gentlemen, I'm assuming this ball will go through the end zone, and the Generals will start the ball here down 20-7, just under 10 minutes here in the fourth quarter.
Oh, he kicks it.
And that ball will go through the end zone after that personal foul penalty that brought that kickoff so far up for the Royals. All righty, Carlos, let's see if the Generals got another drive in them. What do you think?
I don't know. I mean, with 9 minutes, they can do anything.
That's true. There's still plenty of time left here in this ball game, and the Generals are coming off a wonderful drive led by Joshua Joseph and Brandon Mincy. He made some very good throws there towards the end of that drive. Let's not leave him out, but he's going to have to respond again here, as it's a double-digit lead here, 20-7 for your Royals. Let's see what the Generals have in store here. .13 lead for your Royals. Mincy now will take the snap. He'll throw it outside.
He throws it. And that's a tackle.
Nice, simple little completion there out there to McCoy. It seems like the Generals just kind of want to try to get McCoy in open space, Carlos.
Yeah.
Shifty player. Really didn't have any blocking out there. They really just pitched it outside to him and said, here, go do something with it. Did a good job, I think, of picking up maybe 2. But the Generals are going to need a lot more of that, and rather quickly here, as This clock is going to keep ticking and ticking fast here. Down 20-7 here on the Royal Sports Network at the Jungle. Second down. Mincy looking outside. Now he's got a receiver wide open, and incomplete. Little bit behind him. He had a receiver wide open. Looked like that was Joshua Joseph. Incomplete. That was actually intended for Avion Darren, according to my roster, number 3. Boy, that's one that Mincy is going to wish he had back, Carlos. He had him open. Don't think it would have ended up in a touchdown, but definitely would have been a huge gain for the Generals. Exactly what they would have needed here.
And they need it. Yep, they need it.
Yeah, they need it. That is for sure. So big miss there by Mincy. Played very well tonight, but let's see if he can recover from that one. Third down here. Royals looking to get off the field. This will be a big one for your Royals as they get the ball back and maybe milk some clock here, up double digits. Wide receiver in motion here for the Generals. Mincy receive the snap. It's going to be another screen, folks. He's got green grass ahead of him. Oh. He's headed down the middle. Still going, fighting for extra yards, and he'll finally be brought down. But a much-needed first down and a big gain by Joshua Joseph there. Once again, Joshua Joseph has been huge for the Generals here in this second half as he takes that little halfback screen and picks up at least, I think, 15 to 25 yards there. Wonderful run by Joshua Joseph. We've said his name a ton here in the second half,
multiple
Carlos.
times. And it shows.
Big pickup there for the Generals. So that'll be first down and 10. Unfortunately, I think Joseph was injured on that play. I believe they're checking on him now. Yes. I think he's up, though. I don't see him down, so that's good news for the Generals. Fabulous player is Joseph. Yes, he is up and walking off the field, so that's good to see. So the Generals now really picking up momentum here with their offensive side of the ball. Had nothing going really in that first half, but this second half has been a different story with that first touchdown there in the third quarter. Now they're driving here again, trying to make this a 20 to possibly 14 game here. Not late in the fourth, still 8 minutes left. Alrighty. First down and 10 here for the Generals. After that injury timeout, but Joseph is just fine. He's actually back on the field there behind Mincy as the Zebras have another conversation about what Cazzola subs they're going to get after the game. I think he's going with turkey or ham, Carlos.
Gotta say ham. That's a big one for me.
That's a big one. Carlos, there you go. If you didn't know, now you know. Carlos, certified big ham guy.
Who isn't? That's a question.
I'm more of a turkey guy, Carlos, honestly. You know, I hate to just rain on your parade there. I won't. It's not that I won't eat ham, but, you know, I'm not passing up a good turkey.
Well, that's true. Can't argue with that.
Pulled pork, too. Did you have some of the pork today in lunch?
No, I didn't. I got to have that next time.
Missing out. I had about 3 or 4 bowls. Here we go. I'm already in bulking season, Carlos, if you know what I mean. First down here for the Generals. He'll hand it off in the backfield. Up the gut. Oh. Solid run there by the Generals running back as he'll pick up 4 or 5. Dwayne Roberts there on the carry. The Generals throwing out a couple different running backs here in the second half. Solid run there by Roberts. Second down here. I'm not at the point where I'm saying the Generals need to pick up the pace, but
time's crunching.
Time is definitely ticking. Under 8 minutes here. About to be under 7 minutes, really. 7:14 and counting. Toss outside to Joseph. Joseph up this side. Still going.
He's going.
Still hunting for yards. Finally brought down. Man, that Joseph is a tough runner, I'll tell you that. As he draws a little bit with Brandon Kinsey. With the half Joseph has been having, Carlos, he's got the right to chirp a little bit, in my opinion.
Yep.
That'll bring up, let's see what we got here. Not sure if he picked up enough for a first down. Yes, he did. I see the number 1 there on the chains. It will be first down for the Generals. So the Generals here building off that momentum on that last drive they had.
Yeah.
With another really solid drive. And Carlos, can I say it? It's been penalty free. It's been penalty free.
Caught me by surprise.
It's
yeah.
been penalty free here for the Generals on this drive.
Better late than never, I'll say that.
Looking deep as Mincy looks like its arm was hit on the release.
Too much power.
So that will fall incomplete. Mincy definitely was looking deep there. From my viewpoint, looked like his arm was hit on the release. So that will fall incomplete there along that sideline. We'll bring up second down there. Mincy was definitely looking deep. They're looking to take a shot as maybe the Generals are sensing what I'm sensing here, trying to get not a quick score here, but trying to get this ball in the end zone as quickly as possible here with just under 7 minutes left here in this fourth quarter. Official timeout on the field here. Once again, we want to say thank you for joining us here on the Royal Sports Network. You are here with Brent Weber and Carlos Moreira. Exciting matchup here for Friday Night Lights. Don't think we can ask for much more here. We got Gazzola's Pizza, Carlos. I got you here with me. I got the LTV. What else do you need?
Yeah, everything's here.
Life is good. Life is good. Another shout out to Gazzola's Pizza. If you haven't got some, go get you some
now. That's all I'm gonna say.
Shout out to the LTV crew for doing a wonderful job on the cameras and the live stream. As always, as this is only our second broadcast, folks, but we are happy to be here with you, bringing you so far, which has been a fantastic start to your Royals football program.
Gazzola's Pizzas. And
Carlos loves Gazzola's Pizzas.
can't stop saying it.
Can't stop saying it.
It's stuck in my mind. You'll never guess where I'm going after this.
If only we had a player named Gazzola, our life would be complete. Okay, back to the field. Second down here. Mincy now looking deep again. He'll roll out back left. Looks like he may have a receiver open. The ball is caught.
He's
heading towards the end zone.
Touchdown. Oof.
Touchdown, Generals. Wonderful play there by Mincy as he rolled out right, track back left, and found one of his favorite targets on the night, Brian McCoy. And we are back having ourselves a ball game, folks.
Yep.
What a turn of events, Carlos. This second half, the Generals offense, I can say did nothing. I'm sorry, they had 0 points. They did nothing. I mean, they had some solid drives.
Hey, but they changed it up later in the game.
They had some solid drives, but no points in the first half. And in the second half has completely turned the tables as we have a 20-13 score, extra point pending. 6 minutes left here in this fourth quarter. Generals getting exactly what they needed after that impressive drive there by the Royals. The extra point is up.
Yep.
And just sneaks that ball over that goal post there for a 20-14 score here in the fourth quarter. And Carlos, maybe now that blocked extra point comes into play here for the Royals. As now, if the Generals score again, they'll have a chance to take the lead and possibly win this ball game here.
Oh, yeah.
So that could end up being a huge little asterisk here to keep an eye on here, folks, in this second half as the Royals, not a missed extra point, a blocked extra point. It's why we have a score of 20-14 here. Royals still leading. 6 minutes and 2 seconds here, to be exact, left in this fourth quarter, the money quarter, here at the wonderful Grosso-Parsons Sports Complex on the beautiful campus of Immaculata LaSalle, home of the Royals. At where, Carlos? Where are we? You know, the jungle. You're at the jungle.
The jungle.
Don't you dare just say LaSalle. How dare you at the jungle?
That's the place to be. Say that.
That is. That's for sure. Terrence Smith Jr. and Wendell Copeland having return duties here for your Royals as the Generals will kick off here. Looks like Dwayne Roberts is kicking off for the Generals. Done a pretty solid job so far tonight as he puts the ball on the tee. 20-13. Let's see what the Royals offense, if they have another response in them, Carlos. As they did a great job responding to the previous
They did.
Generals touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Roberts with the kickoff here. Will roll
Ooh,
over.
he gets it.
Is picked up by
He's dodging.
Smith Jr.,
Oh.
and he'll take that outside. Every time Smith touches the ball, man, I'm
Yeah.
ready to say he's headed towards the house, but
It's not a surprise.
that will go outside, and it will be first down now for your Royals. 5 minutes and 53 minutes here on the Royal Sports Network, and this really has turned into a heck of a game, folks. If you've been with us for the jump, I really hope you're still with us. If you just tuned in the second half, lucky you, because you got yourself here for a fantastic finish at the Jungle. Taylor Trough will trot back on the field here. Has played really a fantastic game. I talked a little bit in that week 0 game about Taylor Trough. Had some turnovers, but has been turnover free here tonight. Really played a very solid game. 1st and 10 here. Looks like it's about the 35-yard line. Trough now will hand it off to Robles
He's
up
going.
the middle, and there is a penalty on the field. Penalties all over the field in the second half. Mostly on the Generals, but there's been a couple now on this Royals in the second half now as well.
Yep. Mistakes like that dictates the game.
Well, the biggest mistake so far of the Royals in this second half was that personal foul after the play, which ended up giving the Generals, that free first down, what ended up being their first touchdown of the game. If I remember that correctly, it was an unsportsmanlike penalty. That was a tough one for the Royals. But nevertheless, 20-14, first down Royals after the penalty. Hands it off again to Robles. Robles up the middle.
He's
Still
running.
moving.
He's running.
Runs someone over.
Oh.
Tough running there by Santiago Robles. Lowered the shoulder. Generals are saying that he might have fumbled as number 11 is coming up saying, here I have the ball, but the referee is saying, nope, second down. Tough run there by the Royals, and it seems like maybe Coach Helder and the Royals, Carlos, are okay with running some clock here, you know? As
Could
the
really be anybody's game right now with 20-14.
Yes, sir, about to be under 5 minutes here. Exactly right there by Carlos.
Yep.
As Truff will hand it off again to Robles. Robles again outside. He's got a little bit of a sliver there, but brings it down. But positive yards again here by the Royals. And they'll happily let that clock run as the Generals, I believe, have already burned 2 timeouts this half. I stated earlier has those timeouts may be crucial for the Generals coming down in this second half. And to my knowledge, they've definitely burned 1. I think they've burned 2.
Yeah.
So that's definitely going to come into play here deep in this fourth quarter as time is ticking, 20-14. Royals with the lead. All runs so far on this drive for the Royals. Smart play calling, in my opinion, by the Royals coaching staff. And they will hand it off again. Robles right up the middle. They are definitely bleeding that clock, folks, right now. The Royals offense. And they're gaining positive yards. It's one thing to run the ball and not pick up positive yards. Maybe then you think about a throw, but they're gaining at least 2 yards each carry here. Robles, the bell cow once again for this backfield here at the Jungle. Santiago Robles, senior, 5'8", 175.
Yep.
Done a fantastic job here tonight carrying the ball for your Royals. Third down here. Big down here for the Royals. Once again, though, kind of in that no man's land. I feel like this is a third down, possibly going for it on fourth down, but we shall see. Third down first. Hand it off to Robles. Robles up the middle. Hit hard. Keeps those legs chugging, though. Picks up positive yards. But I believe that will bring up fourth down for the Royals and decision time here.
Do they run it?
No, that'll be a first down. Huge pickup there for the Royals.
Wow.
I wasn't sure if that was enough for the first down, but a huge, huge first down. That will bleed off at least another minute and a half here
Super.
for the Royals. A huge first down, as I said. Robles, get those legs churning, and that turned out to be a huge first down. Do you know Santiago Robles, Carlos?
Not personally, but he sounds like a good guy.
There you go. Hey,
Eh.
as long as he's picking up positive yards, he's a good guy to me. Truff now holds on to it. Hold on to that ball, Truff. Whew. Made me a little nervous there going with a speed option there, but obviously the coaching staff for the Royals trust Truff and Robles to execute to perfection here in the fourth quarter. But Truff, I think smartly there, held on to the ball, didn't risk any types of pitches or anything, and kept that clock moving as we are under 3 minutes here, folks. Your Royals are trying to bring this one home to go 2-0 to start this young season here at home at the Jungle. Second down here. I'll be shocked if this isn't a run as well for your Royals, and it will be right up the gut again for Robles. Robles tries to take it outside, brings it back inside, and he'll be tackled. Under 2 minutes here. That'll bring up another crucial third down, but at this point, I think it's 4 down territory the rest of the way for your Royals. Not sure if they would try a field goal. That would be a risky call there, but it practically, in my opinion, would win the game. But
Yeah.
I don't know, Carlos. What would you do if you got to 4th down? Would you try to kick a field goal and ice the game, or what would you do?
Honestly, I wouldn't risk it for a minute and 35 seconds. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not sure either, and I wish I knew the Generals' timeout situation here, but they may be out of timeouts, folks, because the clock is running. And
They've used a lot. Yeah.
they've not called any yet. So I'm almost positive they're holding on to their last one, or they may be out of timeouts. If they're out of timeouts, this might be all she wrote here pretty soon. Does he know how many timeouts the Generals have? Alrighty, folks. I really wanted to clear up that timeout situation because that is very crucial here right now in this part of the game. I've been informed that, yes, the Generals have 1 timeout left. I do remember them calling 2 early ones, which I said may come back to bite them in this ball game. So, yes, it has been confirmed that the Generals have 1 timeout left. So that's why a timeout now has been called yet. It seems like they're holding that last one in their back pocket to hopefully get a stop here, maybe on 3rd down. Or if they can get somehow a turnover on downs, hold on to that one to quickly go down the field. But at this point, with a minute 6, they may have to call this timeout early and just try to salvage as much time on the clock that they have as Robles goes right up the middle again.
It's
going to be very simple here for the Royals offense.
Yeah.
As I believe there is that final timeout now by the Jackson Generals defense. So Jackson now is out of timeouts. 59 seconds left here. Now, this is where it gets a little tricky here for the Royals offense. They are, in my opinion, in field goal range. 20-14 score. Do you kick the field goal and really ice this ball game with 59 seconds left?
Yeah.
Or do you go for it, and if you pick it up, you ice it as well? But if you don't, you're giving this ball back with almost a full minute left and a chance for the Generals not only to go down and tie this game, but with the blocked extra point, a chance to win this game, Carlos.
Yeah. Really no seeing what they can do. With only a minute left, I mean, it's looking tight.
And I see that the offense is trotting back on the field here for your Royals. So 4th down, huge down right here. If the Royals pick this up, this will be the ball game, as all they will need to do is knee it down. Truff will be in the shotgun. Looks like he's trying to get the Generals to jump with a hard count. We'll see if he actually snaps the ball. Definitely hard counting the Generals. He will snap the ball, hands it off. No, he takes it back. Truff up the middle.
Going.
Looks like it's going to be a 1st down for Truff, as he looked like he was going to hand it off to Robles, but quickly pulled it out.
Yep.
And it looks like that will be a 1st down for your Royals. And that will end up doing it, as the Generals have no other way of stopping the clock. All that's left is the kneel down, and your Royals will win Friday Night Lights here at the Jungle 20-14. What a
well deserved.
great game.
Yeah.
As we have an We have an injury on the field here.
Uh-oh.
Injury on the field here, which stops the clock. Okay, we have an injury on the field here. Hopefully he is up and okay. But all that's left really right now is putting a W in the column section for your Royals as the Generals are out of timeouts. Taylor Truff picks up the huge first down for your Royals as he looked like he was going to hand off to Robles, read the
And
defense well, pulled it, and took it outside for that first down, which has ultimately ended this game. All that's left are the kneel downs. Carlos, any thoughts on this game? I mean, really a great game.
Just great. I mean, defense, offense, perfect.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
Definitely a well game.
Sounds like a reason to go home and party with some Gazzola's pizza.
Can't get enough of it, right?
Go eat some Gazzola's pizza to celebrate your Royals Friday night win as the clock hits 0. And that is a Royals W. Final score being 20-14 here at the Grosso-Parsons Sports Complex. Once again, my name has been Brent Weber, joined by Carlos Moreira. Carlos, it was a pleasure here to have you on the mic.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, sir. I hope you enjoyed it. As I listened to our PA announcer saying some of the best words you'll ever hear sitting here in the press box, Royals win. Well, folks, that has been all for us here at the Jungle. We look forward to seeing you again here on LTV's live stream at the Royal Sports Network. But until then, you know what it is. Go Royals.
Go Royals.